Alrighty guys, let's go walkie times. You can hear the quails, but also if you don't feel comfortable someplace, I know how we're conditioned as people to be nice and be, polite. If you don't feel comfortable, just say, hey, you know what? I don't feel comfortable here. It's good. I'm leaving, no matter what the situation is. So at this vet, it was an 8x7 room that I was in with Maya, who's a French bulldog. And it had to be over 80 in this room. And they were keeping me waiting because they were waiting for the ophthalmologist to get back to them. Her other vet records, and we were just trying a new place. This vet talked down to me. She called Maya fat, which, I mean, she's not fat. She's 27 pounds. That's within her health breed. Didn't feel comfortable. And she had left, and I texted Joe. I said, I don't like this place. I don't feel comfortable. And I should have left then. And I didn't because, oh, I'm nice. And then she kept talking to me, and just how her demeanor and how she talked to me, and also how she talked to her staff. I'm like, why am I staying here in my head? It's like, I'll have them bring in estimates. And I'm like, and it was going to be $1,000 for vaccines. And I'm like, what the heck? And I was like, I see rattlesnake vaccine. They'll give me an extra 3 hours if she gets bit by a rattlesnake. I was sitting there and I was like, why in the hell am I doing this? I went, no. I was like, no. I told the girl who the vet assistant was super sweet. And I said, you know what? I'm not vibing here. You know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and we'll just do the toenail trim, and that's it. I should have known something when I first went in. And when she first came in, the vet came in, she's like, oh, does she bite? Like, we're like almost scared. And I'm like, no. And I just said, and I asked the vet tech, I go, do other people say she's kind of rude and not polite? And she just kind of looked away from me. And I know she can't say anything because it's her job. I was just like, no, I'm not vibing. And so then the vet came in and told me that they finally got a hold of the eye care clinic, and they told her exactly what they did for Maya, but they didn't have any other records. They could tell you exactly what they did to Maya, but they have no other records. Then she's like, I heard you do not have a good experience here. And I said, no. I go, you know what? I'm just not vibing with you. It's all good. I said, I'm going to go back to my other vet. And then she goes, well, I don't understand why. Can you give me a reason? So I told her. I said it was, I just didn't feel welcomed. She asked what she could do better. I said, well, I think being welcoming and listen, and which she did not listen at all. She started going off on her little tangent. I go, you know what? I go, we're done. She goes, where's baby? And I said, she's getting her toenails done. Oh, she's getting mani-pedi? I said, yeah. And I said, I just didn't vibe. It's all good. It's all good. It's not you, it's me. I'm going to go back to my pet. I'm going to go back to my vet where my dog feels welcome. Because I also started worrying about the heat, y'all. It was way too hot. So anyway, goes back to just, if you don't feel comfortable, fucking leave, y'all. We've been conditioned to be too polite. And you know what? People don't deserve our money. You don't have to spend your money where you don't feel comfortable. I've done it way too many times in my past. I'm not doing it anymore. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.